ISRO has got its own space docking experiment.
You are seeing on your screen is history being created by India. These are the two satellites that docked in space. India has taken a significant step forward in establishing itself as a major player in the global space race. Today's groundbreaking news doesn't come from SpaceX or Blue Origin, but from India's own space agency, eesro. India has achieved its first in-space docking, becoming the fourth country in the world to accomplish this remarkable feat. This milestone places India alongside the United States, Russia, and China, showcasing its growing powers in space technology. Let's dive into the details of this historic event. Mission overview. What is actually the space docking experiment? On January 16, 2025, at approximately 9 a.m. IST, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, successfully conducted its first in-space docking mission, known as the Space Docking Experiment, SpaceX. Two satellites involved, the Chaser and Target satellites. The mission involved two indigenous satellites named Chaser and Target, each about the size of a large refrigerator. These satellites performed a series of intricate orbital maneuvers, culminating in a flawless docking and undocking sequence. This achievement demonstrates India's advanced capabilities in handling complex space operations, which are critical for a range of future applications, from satellite servicing to interplanetary missions. The satellites were launched on December 30th, 2024, aboard an Indian-made rocket from the Satish Dhawan Space Center, India's primary spaceport. Over the course of several weeks, they were maneuvered into the appropriate orbits to execute the docking experiment successfully. In space, docking is a pivotal technology in modern space exploration. This capability has numerous applications, including satellite servicing, repairing, refueling, or upgrading satellites in orbit. For space station operations, it can be useful in facilitating the assembly and maintenance of modular space stations, and for interplanetary missions, it will help in enabling the construction of larger spacecraft or transfer of materials for long-duration missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. By mastering this technology, India has taken a significant step forward in establishing itself as a major player in the global space race. Challenges faced and overcome. The journey to this achievement wasn't without its hurdles. The mission faced two notable delays. The initial delay occurred to ensure that the docking mechanism worked flawlessly through extensive ground simulations. Unexpected drift between satellites. A subsequent delay was required to address unforeseen orbital drift between the Chaser and Target satellites, necessitating precise recalibration of their trajectories. These challenges highlight the complexity of in-space docking and the meticulous planning required to achieve success. The SpaceX mission wasn't just about docking. It was a multifaceted experiment aimed at advancing India's space capabilities. Plant growth in microgravity. Among the mission's various experiments, ISRO sent 8 cowpea seeds to space to study plant growth in microgravity conditions. Remarkably, these seeds germinated within 4 days. This experiment provides valuable insights into the challenges of growing food in space, a critical factor for long-duration missions and the potential colonization of other planets. Power transfer demonstration. The mission also demonstrated the transfer of electric power between the docked spacecraft. This capability is vital for in-space robotics and the control of composite spacecraft, paving the way for more advanced collaborative missions in the future. India's vision for space exploration. India's successful in-space docking is more than just a technological achievement. It's a stepping stone toward realizing the country's ambitious space exploration goals. Building a space station by 2030. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed the SpaceX mission as a significant milestone in India's journey toward building its own space station by 2030. A modular space station would enable India to conduct long-term research in microgravity, advance human spaceflight capabilities, and collaborate with other nations on deep space missions. The global commercial space market is projected to reach $1 trillion by 2030. Currently, India's share stands at $8 billion, but the government aims to expand this to $44 billion by 2040. With eesro's continued innovations and public-private partnerships, India is well-positioned to capture a larger slice of this lucrative market. India's achievement has garnered global attention, with space agencies and experts worldwide lauding eesro's accomplishment. This success opens the door for future collaborations in areas such as joint space missions, partnering with other nations for interplanetary exploration, space station modules, contributing to international space station projects, commercial space ventures, collaborating with global private space companies, public and government support. The SpaceX mission underscores the importance of sustained public and government support for India's space program. Investments in space technology not only drive scientific discovery, but also generate economic benefits and inspire a new generation of scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs. Prime Minister Modi's enthusiastic endorsement of eesro's achievements reflects the government's commitment to making India a global leader in space exploration. India's successful in space docking has broader implications for humanity's collective journey into space. By contributing to the development of critical technologies, India is helping to lay the foundation for developing technologies to support life and work in space for extended periods. Interplanetary colonization, enabling missions to establish human presence on the Moon and Mars. Global space cooperation, strengthening international partnerships to address common challenges and achieve shared goals in space. The successful execution of the SpaceX mission marks a defining moment in India's space journey. By mastering in-space docking, eesro has demonstrated its technical excellence and reaffirmed its commitment to pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. As the world looks to the stars for answers to some of humanity's greatest challenges, achievements like these bring us one step closer to realizing the dream of becoming a multiplanetary species. Subscribe to the Space Grid for every space-related update. Don't forget to like and hit the bell icon to stay informed about the latest in space exploration.